Hey guys, welcome back to Read With Me, LG. I have a Berenstain Bears for you guys today, and this is the Berenstain Bears Go to the Doctor. You guys always love when we have a Berenstain Bear book, and as some of you may know at this point, I have quite the Berenstain Bear collection. So we're going to jump right into this one. And this is Berenstain Bears Go to the Doctor, written by Stan and Jan Berenstain. Okay? So let's see what happens. Tomorrow, said Mama Bear as she helped the cubs get ready for bed, you'll be going to the doctor for a checkup. Doctor, said Brother Bear, we're not sick. And what's a checkup? Said Sister Bear, a little worried. It's just what it sounds like, said Mama. Dr. Grizzly will check to see if you are growing the way healthy cubs should. There's Mama Bear telling him. The cubs look a little worried, especially Brother, huh? Will it hurt? Asked Sister, pulling the covers up close. Now, said Papa Bear as he kissed her goodnight. You just settle down. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. But Sister wasn't so sure. So there they are, getting ready for bed. And there's Sister Bear looking very worried because she's thinking about the doctor checkup tomorrow. The next morning, after a good breakfast, the family got into their red roadster and were on their way. Do you ever get checkups, Mama? Sister asked as they drove along the dusty dirt road. So there they are driving. Sister is still just trying to figure out everything that's going on, right? Yes, I do, answered Mama. I don't need checkups anymore, begged Papa, because achoo, never get sick. That was quite a sneeze, said Mama. It's this dusty road, said Papa, turning on to the main highway into Beartown. So Mama Bear looks a little bit suspicious about that sneeze. There they are, driving into the city. They pulled up to a stop in front of the doctor's office. Come, cubs, said Mama. We don't want to be late for our appointment. But Brother held back. He remembered something. Are we going to get shots? He asked. That's up to... Achoo! The doctor, said Papa, sneezing an even bigger sneeze than before. Bless you, said Mama. It's just this bright sunlight, sniffed Papa. I never get sick. So there they are going in. Papa is determined he is not getting sick. The doctor's waiting room was a busy, cheerful place, with pictures on the walls, books to look at, and puzzles to do. Brother started a puzzle. Sister took a book, but didn't really look at it. Other bears were coming in, and she looked around the room at them. There were cubs of all ages with their parents. So there they are in the busy waiting room. I bet if any of you have been to a doctor's office, you've sat in a waiting room a lot like that. Some of the smallest cubs looked a little worried. Sister smiled at them so they wouldn't be afraid. There was a big cub with a cast on his leg. It had names and funny drawings all over it. He let Brother write his name on it for luck, and Sister drew a picture. There was even a little baby cub, only a few weeks old. Next, called Dr. Grizzly. It was Brother and Sister's turn. So there's all the waiting room. So there's the little baby, or, the younger kids. There's the boy with the cast. There's the little baby in its mama's lap. And then it's their turn. Dr. Grizzly was friendly, but she got right down to work. She had a lot of bears to take care of and not much time to waste. First, she weighed and measured the cubs. Fine, she said. You've both gained weight nicely and grown taller. She listened to their chests with the stethoscope and poked them all over to check on everything inside. So there they are, getting weighed and measured. And then that's the stethoscope that the doctor puts in her ears, and she can hear their heart and lungs. And then she's feeling their tummies to make sure there's nothing that feels funny to her. or any pain. Then Dr. Grizzly took each cub's temperature to see if it was normal. 98.6. She checked their throats. Then she looked at their eyes and ears and noses with a special little light. So there she is, checking their temperatures and looking in their mouth and checking their eyes. Oops. Eyes and ears and nose. Next, she tested their hearing by whispering softly. Then came the eye test. But Brother read every letter except the very smallest. Sister didn't know all the letters yet, so she read a special chart that looked like this. Very good, said the doctor, as she studied some papers in a folder. Sister whispered to Brother, so far it hasn't hurt at all. So there she is whispering to check their hearing. And there's Brother doing his big boy eye chart. And there's the little one that Sister did. And then writing things in the chart. Well, that pretty much takes care of it, said Dr. Grizzly, looking through her eyeglasses at the papers. Except for one thing. I see it's time for your booster shots. I knew it, said Brother. Why do we have to have shots when we're not even sick? Said Sister. Now, Sister, said Papa, the achoo! Doctor knows best. Bless you, said Dr. Grizzly, and that's a very good question, Sister. As she got the shots ready, she called out into the waiting room. I've got a brave little cub in here who's going to show you all how to take a shot. So, Dr. Grizzly gets the whole group looking in, huh? Getting back to your question, Sister, said Dr. Grizzly, you see, there are some kinds of medicine that you take after you get sick, and those are very useful. But this kind of shot is a special medicine that keeps you from getting sick. Will it hurt? Asked Sister. Not nearly as much as biting your tongue or bumping your shin, the doctor explained. They're all done. Dr. Grizzly was right, and it happened so fast that Sister didn't even have time to say ouch. The little cubs who were watching were very impressed. So was Brother. So brave Sister went first, and it was over before she knew it. And she looks pretty proud of herself, if I do say so myself. And Brother was impressed. After Brother shot, Papa said, well, Doctor, we'll be achoo! Going now. Oof. Just a minute, Papa Bear, said Dr. Grizzly. Let me have a look at you. But I never get sick, Papa started to say. Temperature above normal. Throat red. Nose all stuffed. There's Dr. Grizzly looking, and then she says, wait a minute. You've got a temperature, your throat is red, and your nose is stuffed. Time for your medicine, Papa, said the cubs, offering him a big spoonful of the gooey pink stuff the Dr. Grizzly prescribed for his cold. Well, said Papa, smiling weakly, I hardly get sick. So that's when they're back home, and he finally admits that maybe he's a little sick, huh? Anyway, that was the Berenstain Bears Go to the Doctor. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time for Read With Me, LG.